What a goal!
Yeah, my name is John Shin. I'm a good friend of Steve. I don't know if he'll agree to that, but he asked me to come to watch his game today. I traveled here to watch the Manchester United versus Tottenham Hotspur match tomorrow.
Business struggling to keep up with all the moving parts. You feel like you're always playing catch-up, that you're always on the back foot. That it's time to change the game. Just like in football, success in business relies on having a solid game plan, teamwork, and the right tools to win. Whether that's re-evaluating your playbook, improving communication, or saving time, Priceworks is here to help you take back control. Introducing Priceworks, the star player in your digital project management for the construction industry. With Priceworks, managing the project becomes as smooth as a perfectly timed play. Their software tackles everything from estimates, materials, invoicing, quality control, and more. You'll stay ahead of the game and focus on what you do best, getting the job done. From plumbers to roofers, scaffolders to landscapers, Priceworks is designed for every single trade. Whatever your field, Priceworks is built to help you win. Priceworks isn't just part of your team, it's the winning edge. Proud sponsors of Stretford Paddock Football Club.
If you want to earn a £500 Amazon voucher by referring a business to Priceworks, then scan the QR code on screen to learn more or visit priceworks.co.uk/Stretford-Paddock. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello, good afternoon. We are here finally. Apologies for the delay. I promise I was doing all I could, but yeah, YouTube a little bit trickier, so I wanted to make sure we went live at the same time. So, back again in Cheshire League One action. We are away today over at Congleton Town Reserves, at the Cleric Stadium, otherwise known as Booth Street, as it was formerly called. And here is your lineup for today. So we've had a last minute change, and we'll come to that in a second. But in that, Martin Flanagan, Cam Waters back over at right back, with Lawrence O'Donoghue back in at left back. Zach Bell and Michael Olatunji are your centre back pairing. The two Joes, McGuinness and Coleman, take up the central midfield double pivot again, with Mike Taylor in, bringing his experience against what will be a robust Congleton side. Joe Adindraj, the captain, on the right wing, Ronnie on the left, and again they like to chop and change. And then we have a debut. What's meant to be on the bench, KO'd, has had to drop out of the side, so Helder Perez from the amateurs steps into the first team for his first ever start. And replacing him on the bench is a welcome return for Kiefer Cole. So on that subs bench, you've got Kiefer, Leland Irvin, Noah Lawton, Dylan Wilson, and Junior Bembo. So quite attacking. Junior to cover defence, but yeah, should be a decent haul there. And breathe. Right, good afternoon to you all. Let us know how you're doing in chat. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. So do say hello. Let us know where you're watching from. We are 9 minutes away from kickoff. Another quick drink because my throat is going. And then my Stara Brahman mug too. Excellent stuff. So, that's us for today for the team. Now, position-wise in the league, see if I can get that up for you. I'll probably show the Veo first a second. There we go. So, here's your league table. It's a bit scuffed, as you can see from just the way we're having to do it. But, Egerton, top spot. We lost 1-0 to them. First game of the calendar year. We've got Dayton, who is second next weekend. We drew 2-2. Big comeback win last weekend. Big comeback, in general. That's when to find a win. 2-2 with Winsford Town again last weekend. So, took a point off them. So, we're not doing terribly. But, as you can see, Claybrow in 7th behind us. Have got a load of games in hand to catch up on us. They've played St Helens, who are one place above us. They've also got games in hand on us. So, vital that we win today. Make amends for a few scrappy games, a few scruffy ones before Christmas. And keep ourselves in the mix. Realistically, it is our debut season. Anything, top 6 really is a good performance. That was where a few people were looking at before the season started. So, we can stay top 6. We've had a good chance, a good go at it. But obviously, our aspirations are better than that. We want to push for the top 2 spots, get ourselves promoted. And the more we can do this season, even if we miss out, it'll help us next season for pushing on with that. So, got to keep going, got to keep fighting. But we've got a good chance today. Good side. Congleton down in 10th. Have played a game more than us as well, so every chance we can put the hurt on them. Angry Assassin says, looking forward to your unbiased commentary as always. Hey, I'm the club commentator. I will call everyone else shit. I will praise our boys. It's the way it's done. Except unless, one of our lot does something really stupid, in which case you're getting called out. So, it's what it is. But I was nice last week. We played well on the comeback. We played well against Egerton, I thought, as well. Disappointed to lose 1-0 there because we did deserve more. But, yeah, I'm optimistic, which is a rare thing for me. So, yeah. But no, I look forward to seeing how this Helder Pires does at number 9. We struggle without a proper striker. Obviously, we've been missing Sam Pratt for a few weeks now. We're hoping Damani's back soon. As far as I know, it's any day now, but you never know. Injuries are fickle things. So, yeah, we are in need of someone having that leading line. Leland's done a decent job of it when he's been in, and hopefully we get to see more of him today as well. But, yeah, it's a tricky one. Joe and Ronnie, Kiefer even as well. They're not really out and out strikers. They're more wide forwards. But in the middle, it's a tricky one. Mike Sanders, get well soon, mate. I say you got the flu. We've got a few of the regulars even are at home for once. Congleton's a bit of a tricky one to get to away. I know Alex Bailey and a few of us are there, so if you are there, good luck with that. Hopefully it's nice enough facilities. We'll see that in a second. The Veo is up and running. Slightly lower today due to the wind, so Lewis has dropped it down just a smidge. So we'll still have the full pitch view, just right below the camera. Might be a bit tighter angle in terms of giving you that sort of coverage. So, one last plug before we do make a move over to stuff. Let's see if this is going to work. Let's remove that. So, advert time. Steve said, we've barely got any kits left home and away, and, fight to get the last ones. Janine got another batch order in. Small order, but there's some kits again. So, if you were panicking you've missed out, you haven't. There's still a last gasp, and this one will be the last chance for the season. A last gasp, small amount of every size available. So, have a look through the website, home and away, red and black, and the blue and white and gold. We have got both over at stretfordpaddockfc.com. And you can see what size we've got. I believe it's S, smalls all the way through to XL. Maybe a couple of bigger than XL, but again, your core 4 sizes there, small, medium, large, and XL. And yeah, this time when they're gone, they're gone. But yeah, Steve might have jumped the gun a little bit on that one because Janine worked her magic. So if you want one, grab one. Just catching the chat as well. Yeah, Sergeant Slaughter doing the modelling. Yeah. Hey, I'd love it if Makola wanted to do some. Have Steve in the home kit, have Makola in the away kit, but maybe next season. Again, you never know what's going on with designs. Hopefully we find out about designs soon as well. I've been led in the Telegram chat. We've been told, we will find out about designs for next year to vote on soon. And if you are a member, you do get the voting privileges to see what kits we have, what sponsorships we have, what we do and don't do as a club, our ethos, all that sort of stuff. And if that sounds good to you, we are 100% fan-owned, as there will be an ad for that at the end of the stream. So yeah, £5 a month, £50 a year, you get your say, voting rights, and help fund what is not just a local team, but a community hub. Something that's building up. We're trying to offer teams for men and women, boys and girls, all ages. We've got the men's first team, the AMs, we've got under 21s ×2, bunch of youth teams for the lads. We've got the women's team this season as well. So, we just want to expand from that, but things like getting ourselves a home ground matter, and the subs revenue from having members does go towards that fund as well. So, if you want to see us thrive, you want to join in that success story, help build something long-term for Manchester and the surrounding areas, then yeah, get yourself to be a member today. Right, I think that's enough advertisement. I am going to put us onto the other stream. Actually, you know what? No, we'll pause a second. We'll go see some highlights from last week quickly. We've got a few minutes before kickoff, so let's have a quick look at what happened last time out against Winsford. It's all a bit gloomy. Nothing given by the ref here, even though the fans are calling for it. A lot of aerial balls and jumping into each other. Goals for offside, nothing given, playing to the whistle. Allerton is chasing. Winsford are through. Great save, Holmes. Great save. And again. Still in play though. Third time. And he stops it. Beautiful. Have a look at the website, see what fixtures we do. We usually do 1 or 2 fan days as well a year. Get people across. The Irish fan club come across particularly. Have a big meet-up. But yeah, attendance is free at the moment. So if we get higher up the leagues, I think if we get out of the Cheshire leagues into the northwest counties, we'd start charging. Ball around the corner. Joa now. Space, space, space. Pushing into the box. He goes. Can he shoot? It's a crunching tackle. Brilliant tackle. Goes long. Paddock do nod it down though. Doing better in the area. Still bobbling about a bit. Winsford over the top. No offside call just yet. I haven't seen anyone flagging it, to be fair. Winsford inside the box. Put across. And again. Oh, it skipped through back post. That was a wasted opportunity there for Winsford. When we have a paddock match, we do go live on both. So whichever one's more convenient for you. Give us a follow on one or both. Winsford clearing the lines. Only to Wilson though. Heavy touch, but he gets away with it. Player on his back. Decent ball there from him. Out wide now. Ronaldo Brown. Oh, he's fluffed his touch. Can he keep it in play? Yes, he can. Skips past the defender. Onto the byline. Ball comes across. Into the line again. Coleman stabs. Oh, it's straight at the keeper. Lawton gets him out of trouble though. Walker. Black Bell's calling it for all the way back in left back. Not sure why. There, Ronnie Brown. In that left corner. Got Zach short of him if he needs him. Takes the pass. Zach floats one in. Headed across. Paddock back post. And it's in! How's that got in? Coming. So. Give you the confirmation in a second. But hopefully these subs will help us with that switch of players we're talking about in the chat. Speeding things a bit for Paddock. This game is it's available to get a point back here at least. Oh, Mike Taylor. He's a big man, but he skips through people. I feel that's offside. Yeah. It's a good finish from Leland. Good finish from Leland. Even though it's offside, you've got to score those. Immediately fluffs his lines. Yeah. For anyone who doesn't know the rules as well, in men's football non-league, so anywhere conference and below, and women's football tier 3 and below, you can be sent into the sin bin for dissent only. It's a yellow card offence, but you can be sent without a yellow card. Mike Taylor lobs the keeper. Oh! Mike Taylor! He scores screamers! Funniest one I ever saw was women's football, because I did a photography for West Brom women. And we had a cup match last season, and the goalkeeper got sin-binned with 10 minutes to go. So they had to play a player down and sub one of their players when they were losing. Sub one of their players to put the keeper in, the second keeper. Rough. Sam Walker, free kick. And I had to do it to him. I had to. That was genuinely the worst free kick I've ever seen. Sam Walker getting done dirty there, but if you take a free kick that badly, it's going to be aired on TV. So, we're a minute or so late to kick off. That's why we carried on with the footage there. Paddock will be in red though, so don't worry. I'm changing the scoreboard colour up top for us. Congleton might be playing in white even. They do often play white with a splash of yellow and black, but that's not going to stand out on the scoreboard, so they'll stay yellow. And there you go, as you can see, lads coming out. That'll do. But yeah, it's a windy one here over in gloomy Congleton. That's why I say the Veo camera has been lowered slightly. Congleton doing the same with their one as well, keeping them low just to stop them falling over in this. That might suit Paddock, to be fair. Prefer us to keep the ball on the ground. We're better at it than most teams. Obviously, Egerton and Dayton have got the talent and the technical quality to match us on that, or even better us on that. But few and far between across the league, really. And it's been a bit of a thing we've criticised them for lately. Has been so many aerial balls and just floating it around and almost playing the same game as the opposition, really, rather than trying to outball them. Just trying to find quick fixes and yeah, not the biggest on that, but still. Lads huddling up though. I seem to recall last week as well that Saul said he was retiring his big red photography coat. And yet here he is today. It's blustery. He needs the padded. The warmth. Yeah, gloomy might be the only way you get in Congleton, to be fair. Some places just are like that. So, captains with the ref at the moment, just shaking hands, doing the coin toss, deciding which end we're going to play at, who gets kick, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, let's hope it's a bright start for Paddock and a better game today. We lost, we drew. Logically, it should be a win, but it will be Winsford to kick us off. Christ. Congleton. I don't know my fruits. Fox says I'm going to get seasick. Yeah, probably by the end of it. Obviously, Mike's got the flu. Mike's going to feel it worse than the rest of us. Ref just checking with the keepers and the players. And away we go. So, Congleton Resis get us kicked off. Going from left to right. Paddock in the red and black going from right to left. And immediately balls in the air when we said, oh, it's windy, they won't do that. Yeah, offside called straight away. There you can see Congleton's here as well. Hello. That's what they look like. So offside called, there will be a Paddock free kick taken quickly at the back. O'Donoghue. Back to Bell. Nice drop of the shoulder. Finds the ball into midfield. Now Coleman. Patient play there from Joe. Back to Michael. Back to Zach. Pitch doesn't look the greatest quality. So hopefully it's not too bubbly out there for them. That might be why they were trying to go for the air a bit more rather than what I said about sticking it to the floor. So I believe it is a grass pitch rather than 4G or anything like that. Zombie saying Damani 4-0. Unfortunately, Damani's not in the squad today, so I'll have to make do with everyone other. And that's an offside. There we go. It was clearly offside. I don't care about that. Congleton saying no way. Well behind the left back there. O'Donoghue held his line nicely. Was actually the furthest back. You know, could have stepped a tiny bit further forward to line up perfectly with Zach and Michael, but still. Him being a smidge off didn't matter because the 7 was way behind him. The ball comes in now to McGuinness. Gets it stuck under his feet. Needs to do better there, Joe. Ball forward. Being chased down by Perez. Debutant today. Ronnie in. Slips as well. Congleton getting past this press now. What can they do? 7 dummies it to himself, but can't beat Lawrence O'Donoghue for pace. Back to the keeper we go. Ragnar Beard says, I reckon we see a Ronaldo Brown goal today. Hey, we'll take it. We haven't had many of them. Ronnie's like an Anthony, not, you know, a one-footed wonder. A Beyblade in it, but just, he's more of a facilitating type play. He was never an out-and-out goal scorer. He normally sets the play up. But we've had a couple of goals from him so far this season. Another one would be welcome. Goals from anywhere would be welcome, really. It's been our big flaw this year. Yeah, we can play good possession ball, we can play nice counter-attacks, whatever. But if you can't put the ball in the net, it's going to hinder you, and that's been our big issue. And when we've had Sam Pratt available, obviously he's been scoring. I'm sure I saw a flag there go, but nothing given. Congleton shoots. And loops well over. I'm sure I saw a flag on that far side. Let me know if you saw the same in chat. Janet Poole, Paddock 4-1. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather a clean sheet, but again, you know, if you said a 3-0 or a 4-1, probably I'd take the 4-1. More exciting. QX Draw, thanks for the follow. Paddock here, bogged down the middle, looped over the top, but there's no one getting that one. Easy one for Congleton to get their feet behind. It's a very poor ball there. Got away with that one. It could be the grass though, bobbling a bit. O'Donoghue facing up his man. Nice block. Will be a throw in near side. Actually livening up a bit the weather as well. A bit brighter. In the corner here with Congleton. Crossover. Well stopped in the box. Literally dead in the box. Lovely. Hard to see in the shadow, but now. Ronaldo. Oh, he loses out. A couple of errant touches so far from Ronaldo Brown in that left wing spot. O'Donoghue cleaned up behind him nicely though. And I do prefer either Lawrence or Luke playing in that left back. More Lawrence really. I mean, Luke's naturally a right back, and we've played Camelot in right back. Paddock trying to break through the lines here. Joe got through one, can't keep it though. But again, keep it on Hilda Perez as well. So, you guys see how much just wasteful ball forward there. Ronnie was never going to get that. Yeah, just liking how our number 9 is actually holding the high line. Not necessarily always in the centre. Just being an outlet in general. I believe Football Manager would call it a channel forward. Someone playing the gaps. Congleton were in, and Congleton were off. Again, sidelines Congleton fans saying, you know, when the ball's played, it should be called offside. They ain't the rules anymore. That's part of why we're annoyed with the rules. Ooh, early scorers for us. Winsford are currently beating Egerton 1-0. That's a clumsy tackle. No, ref's giving it their throw. Zam up the paddock indeed. Hopefully we can bring back 3 points today from our little road trip. This is the first of 4 away games in a row now for Paddock. Bit of a sticky one, that. Away here today, obviously. Away to Dayton next weekend, flying high in 2nd place. So in the space of a month, we'll have played 1st, 3rd, 10th, and 4th, and 2nd. So yeah, it's a bit of a spicy one. Spicy starts the year. Paddock shielding the ball there, trying to get through it. Nothing. Congleton get away, but they lose it. Will be a throw-in, far side. Let's see what Paddock can do there. Now we need to hold this high possession, high line, keep ourselves in their danger areas, cause some trouble. Paddock pick the loose ball up, and look how tight the defenders are though. Need to spread a little bit there. There's a wasteful crossfield pass. O'Donoghue steps in, puts a play, nice. Nice covering so far from Lawrence O'Donoghue at left back, making up for the mistakes of a lot of other people. But again, early doors are usually a few mistakes as people get warmed up. Just inching their way here down the pitch, Congleton. Ball inside. Julian. Coleman can't quite get hold of it. Good tackle to recover. Now, Paddock on the turn. There's not really many runners making stuff here. Ronnie at a half jog. Joe finally gets forward as well. Cam Waters doing what he can on that side. Does love to beat people, to be fair. Tenacious little sod. But the ball has deflected out. Will be a Congleton throw on the far side. It's a tricky one. Again, this is, you know, the areas where the likes of Damani and Kiefer have been so invaluable to us this year and last. Just having some electric pace as an outlet. Not sure where the camera's going. Just having a little wander. Unless it's the wind blowing it sideways. Wouldn't surprise me. Throw taken. Goes long, nodded back by Congleton. Poor on the 50-50. Finally get through it. Joe Coleman steaming through. You see the ball bobbling there. It's a bit tricky. Zach Bell through the lines. Nice work by Perez there. Got lucky on the first one. Did well on the second one. There making moves in towards the box. Then drives the captain on the wide. He's bobbled it through. I think they're giving that one as a goal kick. I thought the movement from Helder there, Joe could have released them sooner. You know, made it a 1-2 rather than trying to drive at them, but... Well, the rate is going, Steve. Damani will have barely been here this season, unfortunately, so it might be recuperation in the reserves, yeah. Trouble there for the keeper. Wind blew the ball. Olatunji. Gets it out wide now. It was an attempt to give and go in the middle. Helder Pires fluffed his lines though, couldn't find Joa and just sent it forwards instead. So, wasted attack there. Congleton now, building out from the back. It's had a play, but there was no offside given. There was an offside call, but did seem in line. We're approaching the 10-minute mark. It's been okay so far for Paddock. Nothing special from either team, though. I'd say they've been the more dangerous Congleton in terms of their approach on the goal. Sean D, some sunshine. Yeah, it started off gloomy. Since kickoff happened, the sun broke through a bit, which is nice. So it's not the best place in the world, Congleton, when it's miserable weather. Helder's 4-0 doesn't have the same ring to it, but if Helder scores, we've got the tagline of Helder Skelter. So, you know, there's headline puns in there. Vipina, greetings from Spain. English football's the best in the world. Yeah, well, give us an hour and we'll prove you wrong. No, appreciate you being here. Obviously, again, we've got people from all over the world. Canada, people Australia, in Singapore, you name it, Japan, South Africa. So, all the support's welcome. The context of this is the English 12th tier of football. So if the Premier League, the Premiership is 1, this is the 12th level. Free kick to Paddock. Mike Taylor takes. Floats into the box. Nodded up. Will be a corner ball to Paddock though. Far side. It's a good interception that, because the attackers there were right ready for it. Perfect ball from Mike Taylor. Really good delivery. And again, something we've missed really in his absence. As much as, you know, Joe Coleman's not bad at set pieces. Mike's just got a little bit more quality to them. At this level, that makes all the difference. Corner ball then. Again from Mike, into the box, headed clear by Congleton. Joe Coleman first to it on the edge. Oh, it's a poor pass, Joe. Not enough power on that one. Got to ping it back forward. Congleton trying to break. Taylor gets there. Nice bit of footwork. Paddock recover now. Doing Draj. Oh, it's a really heavy touch. Yeah. Sold himself out there. Congleton on the break. That is well onside. Acres of space now. Olatunji jogging back. Get a move on. Congleton into the box. Squared. Cuts through. And he misses back post. Still there though. Still danger. Out to the D. Congleton to shoot. Great save there. Great save from Flanagan. Will be a corner ball. Gary Gill says, I miss playing football. Yep. So I play at an absolute dog level these days just for a bit of fun. But again, when it's not on, you know, we have a session cancelled due to the bad weather or the sports hall's not available or something. It ruins a week. It's boring. Sean, no, it was a centre-back, but that's just as bad. Ball comes in. Headed upwards. Had a battling, but it will be a goal kick. Was a great save there by Martin. Again, glad to have him back. Obviously, you know, in the days since Florin, we have bounced between a few people. Riley Thompson up and coming from the youth level. Obviously, previously we've had emergency fill-ins by Jalal when Florin was injured or absent. And he'd done all right. So again, we've got some good prospects in the youth setup for us. Obviously, Martin's a bit more of a senior head composure coming back into it. We had Reece Holmes on a loan recently. He was a solid lad. Just unfortunate, you know, played in a couple of absolute beatings. Played well, a couple of absolute beatings, and then got injured. And you're like, oh, Christ. Hardly a fun loan spell for him, but he really proved himself good, and Hyde United have got a good kid there. And if, you know, they're ever wanting him to have more game time, send him back to us. He was good. Ball floats forward. Striker backing into the player. Nice. McGuinness. Got O'Donoghue with him. Goes to Brown. Makes the run forward. Paddock's movement is just a bit sloppy there. Oh, and lose the ball. Been a couple of those from Helder Pires now. Again, I think it's his 4th game. I think it's done 3 for the Ams and no debuting for the first team. So, you can forgive him the odd mistake. Wasn't meant to be starting today. Wasn't meant to be KO'd at a while late up top. Ball goes forward. Ronaldo's take. Will be the Paddock throw. Did bounce off there, number 2. Yeah, exactly right, Stu. Especially at this level, you know, having a good keeper makes all the difference. You know, when my teams won stuff previously, the big difference was the keeper being quality, because work rate can make up for so much stuff at this level, and even, you know, lower levels. Coleman. Still got the player down. McGuinness. No, finds Pires. Can't break his way through. O'Donoghue. Goes wide to Brown. Ronnie loves to cut in at the moment. Now, McGuinness again. As a dink. More power than I thought. Could have caught the keeper off guard there. Not a bad effort. First one from Paddock though. First shot of the game. 15 minutes in. Ben Surf, the money Congleton sold my granddad for in 1949 bought the ground Paddock are playing on today. That's a hell of a trivia bit. Fair play. Congleton in. Congleton score. Paddock undone yet again. Sloppy. And the home side take the lead in the 16th minute. Well, we start again then. That clean sheet's not happening, so hopefully the 4-1 that was predicted manifests. I will say Paddock are quite good at the comeback from... Oh, retake the kick apparently. I'll say hopefully Paddock are quite good at the comebacks by now and can make a go of it, but... It's disappointing. We were looking okay. A bit of sus defending and too easily played for in the middle. So there's confirmation then. Congleton Town Reserves 1-up. 16th minute goal. Ronaldo getting hassled. Good to hear instruction though from Ronnie. Obviously pointing out where he needs his player to be. Floating around the middle a bit though. Now, Joe again, a sloppy touch. Is it the pitch? Is it just players? What's going on here? Ball over. Martin absolutely shanks that one upfield though. Good lad. Heavy touch from them again now. Falls to Ronaldo Brown. Paddock needs to be better with possession here. We need a spell. Just the next 5 minutes. Just keep the ball away from Congleton. So of course we play a massive diag. Zach Bell though, great ball to Joa, who immediately fluffs his lines, plays it. I don't know if he's tried to play the cross on the ground or in the air. Had it battling away there. Joa squares it in, can't find the player. It's hooked out, will be, I believe, corner ball. I was going to say that was a bit sloppy from Joa. Need him to get the ball in the box. Got to have the wide players here. I know they're wide forwards, but if you're out in those winger spots, you've got to play like a winger. Corner ball then, Mike Taylor will take. Into the middle of the box, nicely done. Helder gets ahead to it. Can't direct it a goal though. Decent contact. instructions being given from the sidelines from Steve Howson. We've got one lad offside there. Throw taken O'Donoghue. Hesitant from Paddock, trying too much at the back. Steve Reed playing FM26. I'm watching football. Great Saturday. Is always the way. Who are you playing with? Let us know. I'm doing the same as Man United women at the moment. It's been going great guns. Ref has given the goal kick, but they're unhappy, and I have to say, I do sympathise. It looked like it deflected off Lawrence O'Donoghue. I don't know, I'm biased in favour of Paddock, but I'll try and be fair where possible. It did look like it deflected off the fullback. Derek, yeah, I mean, there's plans to do more and see what we can do with regards to the broadcasting. Working with university would be the way forward to have a better quality broadcast, get some TV cameras in. I went to UCLan in Preston, and you know, they always had kit that was sort of, you know, 10, 15 years out of date to practice with. So, you know, I went in the late 2000s. We were using kit from the late 90s that was from, you know, the likes of Granada Studios and stuff. So, you know, unis like Manchester, like UCLan, you know, a few others around the area, they will have gear that they could use, but it's a tricky one with regards to, you know, what you need for the broadcast. The video is very simple in that it's AI tracking, it's a SIM card, it runs off, you know, just wireless internet and just dips around. Beyond that, you know, you're looking at TV camera setup, and it's the bandwidth to get the feed out. So potentially, the club's always looking at doing better quality stuff, and having the ability to zoom would be a huge help. But again, it's about availability of, you know, people to come and do it, transporting them there, protecting the kit against the weather, and also, you know, the broadcast. Good challenge there from Paddock. Ronaldo, nice touch. Again, he might not be a sprinter, Ronnie, but as a technical player, he's lovely. Great touch, great, you know, keeping it close to body. I like that straight away. Again, I don't know what's going on that right-hand side, but it's not happening today for Joa. Zach safely plays back to Martin Varnigan in goal. Big ball forward. It's a really big ball forward. Well headed by Congleton. I think caught Mike Taylor off guard just by how good a kick that was. It's slow to react there for the press, but Paddock do get the ball back now. Ronaldo Brown. And again, just takes a bit of the tempo of it, bit of sting. Ah. I don't know if Ronnie asked why Lawrence was there, or Lawrence was like, why did you pass there? Seemed like an error from Ronnie, but hard to say. The camera caught it on the turn. Regardless, wasted from Paddock. Will be a throw-in to Congleton. Winsford equalising, and Withenshaw 1, Knutsford 1. Interesting. Great touch at the air there, Congleton. Well taken by Mike Taylor, though. Out to Ronaldo. Halder couldn't get the set on. Ball down, though. There, Ronaldo. I say he doesn't run often, but when he does, he has got a bit of a fleet foot to him. Quite an agile sod. Skips past one. Ball comes in. Into the box. Cleared by Congleton. Better threat, though, from Ronaldo. Wasted ball by Congleton. And this is what we're dealing with, though. Like, you know, if we can just firm up our passing a bit, hold the ball a bit more, start to put the pressure on them, their confidence will drop. I know they're a goal ahead, but they haven't really been good value for it. Paddock have just been sloppy. And as Stu said, you know, one of our fan reps, that's been kind of the word of the season, really. Yeah, we came up and we started the season well, but a bit clumsy. And we were like, okay, but if we can polish a few things up, away we go. And the reality is, you know, we've tried to polish things up. If anything, we've just lost the plot a bit. Had a right wobble before Christmas. Started better this season, this year, sorry, calendar year. And yeah, but it's still just little bits of mistakes just kill any sort of, you know, flow and movement. Paddock though, driving. Zach Bell went quite far there, and then we didn't do a lot of it. And that's sort of, sums us up as well. Waters. I do like Cam in an attacking position. Wouldn't be averse to seeing Cam go right wing. If Joe was having a bad game, I'll give him a chance to get back into it a bit, but he doesn't do a lot. Oh, Lawrence slips. Well recovered though. Good use of his body strength. Finds the ball through to Ronaldo. Ronnie getting frustrated with people's positioning and movement. Zach Bell, he's stepping further forward again. For me, Zach's a midfielder. I'd much rather have started Junior Bembo in. Never mind. McGuinness can't quite find Perez. Wrong sides him. Congleton have to play it out. Jason Beach, my first Paddock away game today. Ronnie's tucking and get involved. He's isolated on the right. Well, Ronnie's here on the left. You can see on the screen. But again, so Ronnie, it does feel a bit isolated. Joa is at least on the right hand side. Got Cam to help him, but it's a strange one. Let's say Lawrence is quite young at left back, but Lawrence has also been cleaned up quite nicely defensively here. We have got a bit of a disconnect in our transition, and I'm not sure what it is. For me, I don't want to be mean to people. Mike Taylor's playing quite well. I don't like the pairing of Joe Coleman and Joe McGuinness. I think the two Joes are too similar. I think they are like for like. For me, I'd want one of them or Zach as the 6, depending on who you're playing, and then have Dylan as the 8, and then Mike as the 10, or 2 8s in Dylan and Mike, and one runs, one stays. But it's a tricky one. In terms of who we've got on the bench, I said, we've got Leland, who's a striker, can play wide forward if we need him to. We've got Noah, who plays wide forward but can play Cam as well. We've got Dylan, who can play Cam or can play centre mid. We've got Junior Bembo, who's a centre back, which again, could mean we push someone like Zach into right back or something. And then we've also got Kiefer Cole back again for us finally. So we've got options on the bench. We can definitely turn this game around. We're 25, 26 minutes in. Paddock have had a couple of snatch chances at goal, but Congleton haven't really done anything different either. They just have scored. Ball goes high and over. Again, good battling from Lawrence. Puts a play. Michael O was there to help him out this time as well. No, it's Jason. But yeah, I take your point entirely. Ronnie's been a bit frustrated because he has been isolated on that left. When he's had assistance, but again, it's where Cam's quite useful because Cam, he's a fullback. We like him higher up. He's got good decision making and good tenacity as a dribbler. But Cam's a fullback, but when Cam plays fullback behind a winger like Joe or Ronnie, they know they can rely on him for that double up. Now, Perez, good strength. You can see flashes of quality from Helder. A few silly mistakes, but we're also seeing slips and stuff there from Michael O. We've seen slips from Ronnie. We've seen slips from Joa. So pitch quality is probably a bit wonky. Bell. That was really poor. Again, I don't know why we're toying with their attackers. O'Donoghue, good comeback. Back to the keeper he goes. Saves Paddock's bacon because dear, we criticised KO'd when he was in centre back for trying to do Cruyff turns right in front of the attackers and fluffing it, and then Zach's just baiting their attackers in and then missing the pass. Got to do better than that. Congleton throw them, far side. Ref's blown. Free kick for whatever foul occurred. Couldn't quite see it through the melee of players. No doubt someone's clipped someone else. It's a high ball there. Nodded on by O'Donoghue. Can he keep it in play though? Does well to get there first. I say decent acceleration on the kid. Keeps it up the line. There you go. They've knocked it out of play. Beautiful press from Ronnie there. Quick throw from Ronaldo Brown. Helder backing into his player. Free kick given. Didn't think that would be given, but there you go. So, Mike Taylor again with the set piece. Curls one into the box. Back post header. Oh, it's a great save at the near post. Keeper got down low into the corner, held it out. But that was a perfect chance for Paddock to get back on the board. And what a way to do it would have been. Beautiful ball in from Mike Taylor. Just the right amount of float and curl in the process. And the run to make the header. Excellent timing. Again, Paddock have got quality. We're not a bad side. We just need to get our heads out the sand a bit. Zach Bell now. Acres of space here for Paddock. Again, we have Congleton are wanting to absorb this. They're sitting back on us. We're just wasting passes like that again. Lee Shep should have been in. Well, you know, everything we shoot should be in, really. Yeah, you don't want to be wasted, but... Millie Gibson, too slow, get the young lads on. Agreed. I think, so I said before, I think we've lost something not having Dylan on the pitch in terms of that guile and that agility in the midfield. I think the two Joes are too similar. Oh, I missed that passing technique he's got. Paddock driving through here, but again, Mike Taylor finds the ball to Ronaldo Brown there, edge of the box. Ronnie has a shot, deflects, keeper will claim. Unlucky there. I think we could have got a corner out of that one, but defence did well to slow the pace off. Lovely interception by Cam. Doesn't go venturing up the field. The left back got it and punts it down now. Nodded on. Back to Cam it goes. Throw to Paddock. I mean, to be fair, Mike. So Zach's had a couple of moments in defence as well. It's a tricky one. There's a confidence game involved. But yeah, for me, I would, you know, as much as I don't dislike Helder Pires up top, I don't know much about him. I haven't seen much of him. For me, he's an unknown element, and I have seen Leland. I know what Leland's about, and I like him. The fact he's a bit mad. He's got that, that psycho energy about him. Bit Stuart Pearce, bit Roy Keane, just with that just intent. But again, yeah, so we've got options on the bench. I've got to say Leland who can replace up top. We've got Noah who can replace out wide. Dylan who can replace in the mid. Kiefer who can replace up wide. And Junior into the back line. So we have got options. And I'm sure Steve will use them. Jim Bob, happy Saturday. Ball forward, Mike Taylor, great control. Puts it through the line. Oh, good block there. Will be a corner. Oh, no. That's actually going to be a throw-in. Just before the corner flag. Got ahead of myself. Yeah, does feel like it's coming though. We are slowly ramping the pressure up, getting ourselves higher at the pitch. O'Donoghue takes the throw. Edge of the box now, Paddock. Taylor chips one in. Into the box, Paddock, go! Yes, there you go! Equaliser for Paddock. Get in. Mike Taylor with a beautiful assist there. And I believe, if I'm right, that might have been Joe McGuinness's first goal. By the look of it. Well then, right, let me update the top score first. It's hard work doing the score and the commentary. So, Paddock back on level terms. So, just confirming the scorer, but I believe for now it is Joe McGuinness, assist by Mike Taylor. And again, the composure there. We were saying before on here, the composure, especially against a team like Congleton, who aren't afraid to get stuck in, but the composure that someone like Mike Taylor offers, you know, it's valuable, that experience and that calmness and the pressure, and it paid off. You know, didn't hurry things up, just, you know, took his time, chipped one over the edge of the box, in it goes, and finished it is. Lovely stuff. Well, they're all protesting the ref about that one. Was a crunching tackle. Well, it's a yellow card to Mike Taylor. Confirmation for you. But again, in terms of that booking, it sucks, but realistically, Mike is one of our older players. Given his fitness-wise, it was likely he'd get subbed for Dylan later in the game anyway. And he has obviously provided us an assist here. So, you know, as long as he can keep himself out of trouble for, let's say, another, you know, 25 minutes of game time, all is good. Means we can bring subs into the mix. But better a yellow than a red. That's all I'm saying. You know, they were protesting getting him off the field, so. Samsonite, yeah. Crunching tackle. Smash into someone. To be fair, there was a tournament I played at last July, and it was 6-a-side stuff. And again, because we're so low level, it's all that physicality goes out of the game a bit. And me and this one lad, 6 foot, like, just died for a bit of a scrap. So we just marked each other the entire 30-minute game. Just marked each other, just scrapping constantly. And at the end, shook hands. I was like, that was a lot of fun. And it was. You know, the physicality elements. You don't want to be OTT with it and stuff, but you know, you want a good battle. Sometimes it feels like Paddock either go too afraid of the battle or too overly keen into it. And we've done well in recent years to weed out any of the sort of, you know, knobbish behaviour, but still always work to be done. Taylor out wide to Brown now. Paddock did well to transition up the field there. Did a give and go. Ronaldo Brown to the box. And he found a pass. McGuinness on the edge. McGuinness. Good block there. O'Donoghue first to the rebound. Back to Bell. Paddock recycling safely. That's a push in the back. Again, coach. Oh, outside the foot pass around the striker. Also, the FPS drop is an internet signal issue at Congleton. It's not a producer end, aka my computer. We are all good here. Fizzed out wide. Ronaldo would have been there, but Ronaldo came in to be part of the play. So, poor vision from the defence in terms of finding the ball forward. Wasted. But again, that's what we come back to. Sloppy. Need more quality. Just little moments like that. Flashburn says Mike Taylor banger before half time. We would love that. Been a while since we've had one. Equally, a Zach Bell one. Zach was saying on his own Instagram story a few days ago, I'm overdue hitting one from 35 yards out. He had a great one last year. Proper comeback game. I think it was at the Newton Lewillows game, the 3-3 where we had 10 men. And Steve just went absolute turbo on the attack, and we just, I say, he absolutely fizzed one like a Lampard shot. Stu. Behave. Throw take, and then Flames are pushing the back there. I mean, nothing was given other than the free kick for the push on Zach in the back. It was really blatant. A wasted ball there. Congleton goes back to Martin Flanagan. He'll be very pleased to get that one. See, punts that one upfield. Decent headed down though. Paddock first to the second ball though. Great stuff. Mike Taylor now driving. Oh, he's overhit it. He knows it. You heard the cry of anguish straight away. Looks like Joe has come onto this left side as well. Ronnie off to the right. But yeah, just a little bit less intensity on that ball. Joe has a chance to get in there. Again, if Paddock can go into the half-time 2-1 up. Joe out on the deck, needs to get up quickly. Yep, the hero of Banky Lane. I think for what you're saying there, Mike, as well, about settled nerves, I think I'd agree. And it's an issue with someone, obviously, we saw with United under Ten Hag as well. Yeah, we go a goal down. It's just like, oh, now we have to act. Great, the comebacks. But yeah, the one issue we've got here with, say, a bit of a lack of, youthful pace in midfield is just, some of the pressing, just, there's opportunity here to rob Congleton. And I think a little tenacious someone like Dylan in the mix would be quite nice. Yeah, Newton and Willows, four games time. So for anyone who wasn't here for the start of the stream, obviously we're away today. Mike Taylor tries to float one out to the wing to Ronnie, can't find him. But yeah, we're away today. We're away to Dayton in the league next weekend as well, second place team. And then after that, we're in J.A. Walton Cup action away at Winsford Town Reserves. As Maya Flanagan's gone down there, ref might have to keep an eye on that one. And then after the J.A. Walton, after that, we've got Newton and Willows in the Northern Cup. Zach Bell trying to thread it through the lines. Rest pause and play a second. He's just checking on Flanagan. Bell. If that goes in, fair play, but there was no one it was aimed at, so either that's a shot or it's a dog shit cross. Pick one. Presumably shot. Spare your blushes. That was sloppy. Can't blame that one offside. Michael Otunji was playing everyone on there. That was absolutely atrocious defensive line there for the offside trap. He's supposed to be in a line. What was that? If Martin comes off, then Zach's in goal. There's nothing he won't do. For me, if Martin comes off, Leland's in goal, and we just see the first ever FIFA goal where the keeper runs the length of the pitch and scores. Zach Bell, bicycle kick time. Not quite a scissor kick really, but pushing the back on Mike Taylor. Good strength to shield it. Now, can't find the ball out wide to Ronnie, unfortunately, but a free kick will go our way. The advantage was not there. As the wind catches the veil, you heard the hit there from the gust coming in. 2.5 minutes till the end of the first half. Obviously, maybe a bit of stoppage, but I can't imagine it being much. And ball! I know he played it into his hand, but still, touched it. Now, Dindraj. Oh, no! It was such a great touch to put it on the right side of himself as well. I don't know, maybe it's his boots, maybe he's just not ready for this type of grass. O'Donoghue frustrated, will be a Congleton throw. I know what he was trying to do. Good effort. Again, been bright so far. He's had a couple of issues with movement, and I'd say, like having. I'd love for him to have a watch back of this with Ronaldo, and just go through. Right, you're here. I want you here, etc. Just do like a bit of post-match homework. And go right next time, fix up. Because I know they do stuff with the captain, the manager. Sorry, but having a bit of one-on-one with the player you're supposed to be backing up. Now, Congleton have nodded over the top. Olatunji keeping his man out wide. It's not a foul. Michael stood his ground. Lawrence came in and tackled. McGuinness. Into Taylor. Coleman. Through the lines. O'Donoghue. Oh, it was a nice idea there from O'Donoghue. Joe did make the right run. Couldn't quite keep hold of it, but it will be a Paddock throw. Just over a minute left of normal play. McGuinness. Spanks it out wide to the right hand side now. Brown. Ronaldo, what can he do? Into the middle. Mike Taylor. Taps it. Oh, it's somehow Went through all their defence, but easy for the keeper to pick up. Not yet. I went to Green Day playing the Milton Keynes Bowl in 2005, and the old rockers that were there were like huddled in a corner, but there was that many of them smoking weed, there was actually a green cloud over them. It's pretty impressive. Joe getting off the floor again, ball into the box, nodded down, edge of the box still with Congleton. Paddock needs to get rid here or get it back. Good battling, good battling. Now Paddock on the break. Coleman. Go on, Joe. Joe Coleman screamer, just hit it. Stabs it out wide. Ronaldo Brown keeps hold of it now, 1v1. Jinx past his man. Can he whip a crossing? Floats into the middle, it's too high. And they will leave it for the corner, for the goal kick, sorry. Don't know about any stoppage. We're going to guess and say +1. I can't imagine there'll be much other than, you know, the yellow card for Mike Taylor. Kick goes high in the wind though as well. Well taken by Mike Taylor, can't win his second ball unfortunately. A wasted hoof over the top there from Congleton. Will be Paddock's throw, near side. Congleton looking to push up. Paddock can get a flick on here, get another break just before the half-time whistle. Would have liked a second goal for Paddock before half-time, but realistically, going in on the break evens, it's not the end of the world. Plenty Steehausen can have a word with the players about. Throw goes up. Headed out by number 2. Will be Paddock's throw. Yep, keep ref spotted that one. And there's your half-time whistle then. Did say it wouldn't be much longer than a minute. Just under a minute and a half. Oh, right then. There's confirmation then. We are going to find out the player's name during the half-time break for Congleton. Looked like number 7 scored for them on the 16th minute. Again, poor from Paddock letting them through the lines too easy. After that though, we've shaped up, we've been more disciplined. A couple of silly mistakes, you know, losing footing and stuff, which hopefully it's just the pitch rather than wearing the wrong boots. But we've been better, been more composed, earned our way back up the field in terms of pressure, passing, dictating the tempo, moving the ball around nicely, and got ourselves a goal. 34th minute, Mike Taylor chipping over the top of the defensive line to find Joe McGuinness, who tucks one home, and I believe that's his first ever goal, Paddock. So if it is, fantastic. We'll have that confirmed either during half-time or after the game. But still, Town Reserves 1, Paddock 1. That'll do us for the first half. So, for the regulars and the uninitiated, we're going to take a quick 60 to 90 second break now. Pop you on the BRB screen, and then we'll come back and have a quick chat with you to get your thoughts from the chat. Maybe have someone join us on Discord, have a quick talk about the first half, what we'd like to see from the second. And then we'll be back out for the pitch for the second half. So, stay with us, be good, and we'll see you in a minute.
I got a message from Dave saying Steve said if you're available for the game. So I said yeah, and then it went from there.
Check your shoulders a little bit more. Try and look for those little angles that little bit more. This is a general shape.
2-4-1-3. I remember you saying it should be like that.
Yeah. I remember the box
with all them people in the middle.
It's a security square. These guys are bridging the gap towards the wingers so we can play the ball in. It's basically a 2-4-4. That's what it is in real terms. Yes, there's rotations. Now,
the wide count looking booky.
Right? Now, we have got pretty good control of the ball most of the time in most games, okay? But there's a reason that we use this shape. Now, let's say this fullback's gone down a bit of a blind alley in this area. What are we going to do?
Come back out.
We're going to go back the other way. And one of the reasons that we have 2 here is because if I just go back to a single pivot, I'm asking him to pull out some fucking skulls manoeuvre to be able to switch off the other side. But if we've got 2 in the middle here, that's quite an easy way to bridge this 15, 20 metres across the centre of the pitch, would you agree?
Yeah.
The point I'm making is we've gone from one side of the pitch to the other side of the pitch and we've hit that little ball in between the fullback and the centre half, which is a fucking deadly ball, by the way. And teams at this level, if you've got a pattern that you're ready to work on, ready to execute immediately, they're not going to know what's foot with. Now they're going to be good. They're a really fucking strong team. They've got some Premier League experience in there, but they've lost. They've lost twice already in the league. So they're not fucking unbeatable, are they? And you should absolutely back yourselves today. Because we've got a fucking solid team and a solid bench, and I fucking believe in you.
Skips past his player. That's a shot. Go on. Hey! How is that playing back now? Wasn't turned on. Never mind. There you go. Advert kicked in of its own accord because why wouldn't it? Computer software loves it. So, half-time, Paddock are drawing 1-1 away at Congleton Town Reserves. Let us know your thoughts on the chat. But yeah, it was a good end to the half. Poor start though. I thought they were for the taking. I still think they're for the taking. If we play the way we're supposed to or capable of playing, I think we can easily put 2 or 3 past them in the second half. My worry is that we just don't crack on from here and pick up the tempo and pick up the ante. But again, like I say, let us know what you think in the chat. You think Paddock were good value for it or not? While you do that, we do have our fan rep, Mr. Stu Harrowing, over in Discord.
Afternoon, pal.
Afternoon, mate. Obviously, you're not pitch side today. You are watching with us live on YouTube and Twitch. Thoughts on the first half, mate?
Similar to you, really. Slow start to the match, wasn't it? From Paddock, felt like we should have come out a little bit faster from the traps, and we obviously conceded because of that. Once again, the key word for the season being sloppy. With what we're doing defensively, gifting, well, not really gifting a goal to be fair, but gifting the ball away, and it's a fairly good strike to get the goal from Congleton. But I thought we responded well, didn't we? And we've seen some flourishes of countering, particularly through the middle. We've seen Joe Coleman and Zach Bell at times marauding through the middle with the ball. I think we're having a bit of joy out wide, so I'd like to see it going out there a bit faster in the second half. Yeah,
I'd agree with that. I mean, in terms of my frustration so far, it's been just the inability to retain possession. I think we've had fluff touches, especially on any muddy grass. We have had a lot of rain lately in the UK. Fluff touches are going to happen. You can't fault people for that, and that's why I mentioned with Joe going down a bit more than everyone else. Could it be boots? But some people just aren't very very fond of playing on grass, especially when it's muddy. But yeah, I think they're giving us time and space. We've seen, like I say, Joe and Zach marauding up the field. I think Joe McGuinness is getting into decent pockets of space with Mike Taylor. I think Mike's had a really good game so far. I think if Ronnie wasn't quite so isolated, I think we'd have seen more quality out of him. How are you making things with obviously Helder Perez, our amateur up top in the number 9?
I think he grew into the game a little bit more as the half went on, but he's doing a job that we needed somebody to do today in the absence of our other number 9. So I can't really complain too much about him. I think that it'd be nice to see somebody like Leland come on in the second half at some point with a real striker's instinct. If he gets half a yard, he's going to get that shot off rather than holding the ball up. But yeah, I think for now, Perez has maybe earned maybe another 15 minutes, maybe in the second half, as he's become a bit more effective at holding the ball up and moving it on. So we'll see how that goes. What do you think?
Yeah, no, I think that's fair. I think for me, I always had it in my mind that Mike Taylor would get another 15 or so as well, and obviously he's got the yellow card now, which was a heavy tackle. It was fair. A bit of blood and thunder in that one. But yeah, so I was thinking it'd be a sub or two at 60 anyway. So for me, take Mike and take Helder off at the 60-minute mark. Bring on someone up top. Ideally Leland, like for like in terms of striker. Though I could, now we've got Kiefer back in the squad. Could easily see Kiefer coming on and just that front three rotates a bit. But yeah, get Dylan back in midfield. I'd like to keep Mike on as long as possible, really, and maybe sacrifice one of the Joes. But equally, Joe McGuinness has his goal, been finding nice spaces. Joe Coleman, he's roaming around a lot, so it's a tricky one. But also I think we've got talent on the bench. I think we've got a good range of options there. It just depends how we want to hit them, because we've not, Ronnie's strength is playing into his feet and letting him dance past people and do it that way. But he's not really getting off of the support close by. So either Steve fixes that at half time and has people come closer to him so he can play the 1-2 touches and make, quick movements, which is his strength. That's great. Either he does that, because Sam Pratt's really good at linking up with him for that as well. But Mike in the 10, Mike's not that mobile to come and make that a triangle, which means for them to make a triangle there, they need either one of Joe McGuinness or Lawrence. And a few times, I don't know if you saw it on the stream as well, a few times Ronnie was just saying, Lawrence, you're in the wrong spot, or this, that, the other. And Joe McGuinness got a bit of that as well from him. So I think, if Steve can just sort out those triangles of play around Ronnie a bit more, we might see more from him. Whether it's left wing or right wing, doesn't matter. And then, just not be so sloppy at the back in terms of getting the ball out from under our feet. A couple of times we've, in this game and the last few really, we've had the ball trapped under feet and it's brought attackers in on us. A bit risky for me, that. Just gives them a bit of confidence.
Well, let's not forget Mike's also on a yellow card, isn't he? So regardless of whether he can go for another 15, 20, 25 minutes, he's probably not going to be able to risk having Mike on the field. It's in the middle where we're having a lot of joy, an extra couple of trips here and there. We might be down to 10 men and we really need to keep everybody in the field. So I think it's inevitable that we see Dylan at some point. It's just, for me, if we can get it out wide quick enough to where you've got people like Ronnie, you've got Cam overlapping on the right as well, whatever.
Yeah.
We might have some serious joy in the second half.
Yeah. And I think we could easily see, I don't think we'll ever take Joe off because of the captain, but we could easily see Kiefer coming on for Ronnie, Noah into the 10, Dylan into an 8 for one of Joe or Joe, Leland up top for Helder, and then put Junior into defence maybe if we want to give someone a rest, rest Zach up a bit, or Michael's feeling his injury a bit, because again he's been playing with some ankle knocks lately, which just fair play to powering on through, but we don't want to agitate people, so as much chance we can give to people in terms of game time and protection as possible, but at the same time we are drawing 1-1. I don't really want to be protecting people just yet, just until we've got that lead back. So we'll see. Players are coming out though for the second half though, so we'll leave it there, Stu. Thanks for chatting with us as always, and we'll see how the half goes on. And again, if you are I've muted him, but he said enjoy the second half. If you are a Paddock member, by the way, in the Telegram group, you can join the Discord we have. We have a setup one for that. So if you're a Paddock member, you can come and chat to me before the game, or at half time, or at full time. Have a minute or two on air and have your say about the game as we switch ourselves back over. Just waiting for the lads now. We are back out for half time, from half time rather. Yeah. Ginge on Twitch says, "Where's Jay?" I'll do you one better. Who's Jay? If you're meaning Jay Motti, well, obviously this is Paddock FC, not Stretford Paddock proper. And I know that Jay Motti has done a Paddock FC game, but again, ages ago, I believe it was Jay and Joe did one, like a special one with Drawson or something. The Congleton Town Reserves are coming back out now as well. Will be Paddock's kick to start the half off as well. Annoyingly though, Congleton's socials are talking about the first team game, but not talking about the reserves. So can't confirm who their score is. I believe it was number 7 on the right wing. Yeah, Mike, there's a few people we've joked about, like say when Ronnie was injured, we had the idea of maybe putting Ronnie on Comes With Me as well. That'd be quite fun, getting his insights. But yeah, sticking someone mental on Comes With Me would be pretty funny. I imagine me and Scotty would be pretty good. Just absolute fume. Right then, ready to kick the second half off. Away we go. Paddock inviting their press on. Again, nothing wrong with inviting the press. That wasn't what I was getting at in the half-time talk. It's just more about the fact of, you know, there's inviting the press and then there's taking too long on the ball. Because at that point we have to make corrections. Now, Olatunji. Ball forward to no one. Straight back with the Congleton keeper. It's that sort of thing we're on about, really. Is we've got playmaking players, you know, ballers on the field. I don't like the idea that, you know, Zach fine because he's a midfielder, but I don't know why we've got, you know, Michael playing long ball. We've got Cam and Zach next to him. They're better at it. Same again. Trying to just ping one straight through the lines, try to rush things. And it goes back to the Congleton keeper. Easy claim. Ball's in the air. Cam trying to duel it. Nodded on by then though. Will be a Paddock throw surely. Was there number 10 who got his head above Cam? He's an inch and a half taller than him, so makes sense. Ball in. Taylor. Good shielding. Down to Waters. Again, not like that. Has the half-time team ball just been punted over the top? What's going on here? 3 balls in a row, trying to get it, just wing it downfield. Winsford 3, Egerton 1. Ooh, Egerton. I mean, to be fair, Winsford started the season so well, put themselves in the top spot. I did say, for me, Winsford are title favourites. As much as Egerton have got, you know, some nice technical play, I just think Winsford have got a little bit of grit about them. But, yeah, big statement win today if they do that. Now, Coleman puts the ball in. Oh, it's a foul! Is that a free kick on the edge, though, or is it a penalty? It looks like free kick on the edge. I believe we're arguing for the penalty. But the problem is, which Joa would we have if we took the penalty? Because we've had Joa, the absolute marksman, who just bags for fun, take penalties. And we've had Joa protect your bedroom window because the ball's coming through it. Free kick in a dangerous spot, though, would be Mike Taylor territory. Knutsford 4, Wivy 1. Yeah, that was. I think the last time you showed a result on that one was 1-1. But surprised me, Knutsford, bad team. Joe or Joa. In fairness, Notch, at the moment it's now Joe, or Noah, just to really add the shithousery. So, free kick to Paddock then. Bang on the edge of the box. 2 inches left of the D. Congleton shitting themselves because Mike Taylor's above it. Will he crash one through? Will he float one over? Either way, I just want to get giddy. Can Mike Taylor put us in the lead? Oh, is it crossbar? No! Oh, that's so annoying. It's a lovely little free kick. Just a chip over the top of the wall. Damn it. Bloody good effort there, Mike Taylor, though. Having a very good day, very good game today. I've been very impressed with him. He did tell me off last week in one of the highlights I played for you before the kickoff, where I said he's a big lad, but he's got great control and stuff. And well, he's like, Tell everyone I'm a big lad. They can see. But he's been very mobile today, very available for passes, linking up really nicely in that attacking midfield role, exactly what we need from him. Had a big part in us getting promoted last year, so it's good to have him back in the side. And yeah, an assist and it in the woodwork so far. Can we get a Mike Taylor screamer though before the end? St Helens and Clayborough kicked off 10 minutes ago, yeah. So we'll see how they got as well. Cam Waters, great interception now. Ronaldo Brown driving. He's got Cam on his inside. Squares the ball into the box. Oh, it's deflected out. Paddock needs to get there second. Great. Ball out wide to Ronaldo again. He's got Cam with him short. Looks like he's going to take him on though. Into the box. Ronaldo goes. Chips himself back in. Taps it. Well dummied. Pires stabs it across. Can't find a Paddock player. Can we win it back though? Donahue. Out to Bell. Nice drop of the shoulder. Back to Olatunji it goes. Mike Taylor's dropped really deep. Playmaker time now. Floats one forward to the wide. Can't quite find the fight. Congleton get it back. Nope. Joe is still battling though on that side. Perry's in the middle. Looks like it's a corner ball. Yep. Has deflected out. Paddock keeping up nice pressure here. I know I said a bit about the wasted balls over the top at the start, but much better spell now. Finding our groove. Keeping them up the top end of the pitch. In their own box. So, corner ball to Paddock. Chris, you're right. Omar would have scored it. Corner comes in very low. Coleman, poor touch. Luckily, Zach's there to clean up. Flicked out wide. Again, too heavy. Ronaldo Brown, arms out, just like right here. So much space. And you can see there's no players anywhere near him. They haven't moved from where they were. Easy ball to find Ronnie. Keep that attack going. And this is what I mean about, you know, the quality, decision making. Just a few bits where we're trying to hurry it too much. That's why Mike Taylor's assist was so good. Just, you know, had that extra second just to reflect on the better decision. Made it. Got us a goal. Yeah, you say Kerman-esque as well. These days it's the management that's Kerman-esque. I'm going to absolutely chin next time I go to a game with Paddock. Dancing around the back here. Nice work there. Flanagan finds Olatunji. Press on Olatunji straight away now. Got Ronnie coming short though. Good, now. Ronnie and Cam. Good driving from Ronnie. Needs some support though here. He's on his own 1v2. I know he's good with the technique, but help. Does find Cam Waters now. Nice little turn from Cam. Over into the middle. McGuinness. Taylor. Bell. Paddock holding pressure here in the centre. Bell through the lines, trying to. Doing Drash. A bit techie, has a shot. Oh, keeper spilled it. Gets away with that one though. And claims that. Fierce little effort, that one from Joa. Absolute rasp on it. You could hear the kick. And yet, what Stu said, Kiefer Cole on the bench. We haven't had him for a few weeks. He has been, I think he was out ill at first and then has been out with a trial as well. But, yeah, Kiefer has been linked with not only Preston, local side PNE, but also Blackburn Rovers and Hearts. Correctionally, I go off to let Saul play with my camera because he wants that. Waters. Into Pires, back to Waters. Give him the old spaghetti legs now. Trying to drive on his own so much here, Cam is. Coleman. Cleans up his mess. Now, McGuinness. Taylor. Bit of give and go. Bell offering out. We've basically got Michael in defence, that's it. All over them here. We need a goal next few minutes. Really make this count. Dummy through. Can Paddock keep it in play? Not quite. Too heavy. Will be goal kick. Let's say call from the sidelines is mild better. Paddock are playing much more intent here, much more intensity. Better movement, better vision. But just needs a little bit of click. Sean, Preston got embarrassed today. Oh no. I am tempted. Obviously, we're talking about who's doing what on Football Manager. And obviously, if you're playing Football Manager, let us know your save, who you're playing as. Let's say I'm Man United Women. And so we saw Ashford in the chat as well. But yeah, I'd love to do a P&E save and save them from ignominy, because they're a bit pants these days. Oh no, 4-0 to Borough and a red card. Damn, that's absolute pantsing. That said, Millwall also beat Charlton 4-0. That's embarrassing. Ball doesn't find Ronaldo. Congleton on the break. Great interception from Cam Watters. Can't win the second ball. But look at that. Congleton losing the Reds. Ball goes out. Quick throw from him. No. Yes. Yes. Cam. Into Pires. Back to Cam. In fairness, I mean, Cam lost the ball there, but Ronnie just stood still. Like, Cam was looking to thread the ball forward. Olatunji. Great shielding against number 9. Kept it in just about. Nearly fucked it. You've got the keeper. You've got Cam. Find the pass, Michael. Come on. Good boy. Paddock getting out of danger. Across the back now. McGuinness to Bell to McGuinness. Let's see if we can rebuild this attack now. Yeah, Chris, I mean, so as it happens, obviously, I mean, Osmacic has done a few things, but the bite incident against Blackburn, I actually took my mate to see that game because it was his stag do weekend and we went to Union Preston. So we're like, right, we'll do a throwback night at Union Preston, do all the old haunts, get smashed, and then hungover, go watch Preston at Deepdale. And, yeah, nothing was happening other than a red card near the end of the first half for Preston. And, Paddock in the box. Congleton got a player down as well. He's done. Paddock still playing. We might have to put out a play here. Player is absolutely done. Ronnie trying to find the ball through. Michael just keeping an eye on the player. The problem is, I mean, the rules are not head injury because that's what people don't realise. It is just serious injury. Well, the player's down there not moving, clearly in agony. Poor refereeing in my mind. Just put the ball out, surely. There we go. Well played, Michael. Now ref pauses play. Finally. Physio coming on for Congleton Town. Martin Nolan. What's going on at Liverpool? Selling Andy Robertson and Joe Gomez. Joking it's by. I mean, as a United fan. But no, I mean, I've got Liverpool friends, I've got Arsenal friends. I know, it's depressing. But from what I've heard from Liverpool friends, like, they're not best impressed with Robertson, so, I don't know. Like, for me, he's a solid left-back, very reliable. Well, Congleton players hobbling off. I believe that might be a sub coming on for them. Don't know what happened to him, but my first guess would be knee injury. Boggy pitches, your ACL, your MCL, they're all more common. So, Congleton, kindly give the ball back. Mike, you're not wrong again for me. Oh, what's a chip ball there? Joe Coleman asking himself to get subbed there with that pass. Or was it McGuinness? Sorry. Forgive me. Was Joe McGuinness. Couldn't see the ginger from the brown there. Zach Bell. Players falling over. That's pretty funny. Zach Bell driving up. Leland is on, yeah. So, again, did we make the sub without telling me? Thanks for that, Paddock. Leland is on front. Ball goes wide. Yeah, as you say, unleash the Leland and Kiefer. Well, I'd love to know who they come on for. Because Ronaldo's still on the pitch. So, I'm assuming Leland's on for Helder Perez, and Keeper's on for someone out midfield, but I was sure I saw Mike Taylor. Olatunji tries to find McGuinness. No, Leland's on the pitch. And yeah, again, I need to knock this because it's so zoomed out. Mike Taylor's on. I'm sure Keeper's on, but maybe he's not. But Leland definitely is on. I've seen his hat. So maybe it's just Leland for Helder Perez at the moment. Ball safely Flanagan. So for now, there's your confirmation. Hopefully more subs to come. Yeah. Leland doesn't strike me as the sort that would make someone else wear the hat. He's only wearing it precautionary. Ball out of play. So Congleton ambling the way into the box. Corner comes in. Into the middle. Nodded backwards, Paddock shielding out. Forcing Congleton backwards. Great interception there, Mike Taylor. Got to be careful here. Goes 2 for 2, Mike Taylor. Ball forward. Surely. Go on. Leland. Nice chop back. Leland. Oh, he got held up. Finds Coleman. Joa. Coleman. Out wide to Irvin. As a shot deflected wide, will be a corner to Paddock. Super play from Mike Taylor though. 2 out of 2 tackles, stood his ground, just wins through sheer aura and gets us up the pitch. I thought Leland could have done a bit better, but obviously Congleton did recover quickly, did race back, block him off. Into the box it goes, headed clear by Congleton. I've also been good at heading out the box so far. Shanks it a bit across the edge of the box. Headed back in towards Paddock. And not enough on it. Keeper absolutely smacks that downfield. Big touch by Zach Bell, take it out of the way. Paddock, get it back quickly. Olatunji, not sure why he's so far up. Probably still coming back from the corner, to be fair. That's a bit of a question. Had it battling on the side though, but it will be a throw to Congleton, far side. And exactly, Harris. 24-25 vintage Taylor. He's really had a great game today so far. I don't know why they're protesting the offside. He was so far offside, I don't know if he was still in Cheshire. I'm trying to find Mike Taylor. Mike Taylor finds Mike Taylor. Loses it to number 7 there, the goal scorer. Paddock in the middle. Great interception. McGuinness pulls up there. That was a clip to the believe ankle. And throws the ball away. Have a word, ref. To be fair, Shep, if that's the way it works, start sticking people in the ammies. You know, get Damani back and stick him in there, get Claudio in there. Stick him in the ammies and say, look, you're here till you prove otherwise. Soon get people out of their own heads. Substitution for the opposition. Listen, we don't get told who our own subs are, let alone opposition, so someone on, someone off. Mike Taylor, free kick. Floats it nice into the box, but too close to the keeper. It's the right height. Just need a little bit more curve on it. Offside given. Oh, he's tripped him! Someone from town saying, oh, get up your pillock, he's rolling round. He trod on his ankles? On his heels? Sorry. Like, you know, the play was done, he was slowing down, but the players trod on him. Free kick then taken for the offside. Floated into the box, nodded on. Claims of a tug there against Michael Otunji. Flanagan gets rid of the ball quickly. Now, Ronaldo Brown gets the turbos on, can't quite get there. He's not Kiefer quick. I think even Kiefer might struggle with that one though. But, good bit of running there from Ronnie. Keeps the keeper honest. And with a lovely bit of footwork there. Footery, I nearly said. That's not the way I want to say it. Good show for Zach Riding. So we've got a few people in the AMS who are putting in good shifts. So Christian Wall, Zach Riding have both been regulars and reliable. A few times I've seen the AMIs play, they've both been integral to their performances. But the thing is, well, you know, some people just don't want to progress upwards, and you know, no shame on that, no shade. You know, sometimes people are happy at a level they're at, or based on, you know, their work-life balance and stuff. You know, not everyone wants to be the big man. Ball forward, Mike Taylor. Can he keep it? He's got Ronnie short. Mike just encouraging a bit of shithousery there from Congleton. Will be a Paddock throw though, right by the corner flag. Taken quickly. Cam Waters. Smashes one into the box, headed across. It's back post. Still with Paddock. Leaning off and short. I think the striker needs to be in the box, but there you go. And corner ball given. Now I get why Leland might not be in the box because of the wearing the head cover protection. Might not be going for headers these days. So edge of the deal is for him. Everyone else in the box. Corner ball comes in. Nodded on. Joe can't get it over the man. Congleton clear. Good touch by Cam Waters. No one there though to clean up. Oh, Ronnie. Great track back there from Ronaldo Brown. Fair dues. Well done, Ronnie. Great. Back to Flanagan. Again, Paddock keeping up the pressure here, the intensity. Got him on the ropes a bit here, Paddock. Nice touch by Ronaldo. Back to Olatunji. Drop of the shoulder. Drop of the shoulder in slow-mo, but still beat number 10. Over the top again. A bit risky in the wind. Mike Taylor shielding. No. Knocks it around to the left side. Into the box. Tries it. Deflected. Now, I can't tell basically. I think Kiefer's on for Mike Taylor. Ball into the box. Goes back post. Oh, Olatunji just took it the wrong touch. Paddock trying to keep it down. Getting back in numbers here. Good effort. No, Mike Taylor is still there. God, who's... Is Kiefer in for Lawrence or something? Again, not being told who's been subbed is hard work because it's gloomy. I'm looking at a zoomed out pitch. Cam Waters eyeing himself up here as a shot off the back of the player's legs. Number 10 keeps Kiefer out. Yeah, I can't tell, Chris. I can't see who's gone off. Maybe it's Joa. Well, I thought that was Joa on the far side. In which case, maybe it's Lawrence off, and you've just gone absolutely gung-ho wing-back style. So I'm checking the media team, see who he is. Paddock spreading it around the edge now. Edge of the box. Mike Taylor's holding up the play a bit. He's got Coleman with him. As a dink. It's just a bit too high. Rising there. Yeah, I thought it was, Mike. Yep, confirmed by Claire. Kiefer on for Lawrence, gone through at the back. There's your confirmation. Pulled offside. It was a tight one. Ronaldo driving now. The player tried to tackle him, bounced off him. Ball into the box. What can Paddock do? Needs to square it. Squared in, cleared out by the defender. Keeper didn't get a chance. Congleton now. Looking to turn it round. Decent possession here from Paddock. Ronnie trying to shape up his man. Takes him on, beats him, gets through him. Again, we've talked about people having a throwback great game. Ooh, cheeky from Paddock there. Nice little bit of give and go. Coleman. Strikes, dinks. Oh, it's at the post! Deflected effort from Joe Coleman. Second time Paddock at the post. And another dink. Zach Bell. Zach Bell said he was eyeing up that long shot. Finally gets one. Test the keeper a bit. Do need to see that winning goal though, Paddock. Congleton defending well, but you know, time is of the essence. 17 minutes to go, plus stoppage. Yep, you're right, Banner has great sequence. Paddock are looking much better. Obviously, risky going through at the back. But again, Congleton are inviting us on. Might as well take advantage of it. Keep the pressure up. You know, we're 6th, they're 10th. We've got to make this count. We've been higher this season. We've had some good form. The rot really started having, we get playing against the top teams in the league, and they've punished us. And again, we've had absences. We've had just, players lose their heads a bit. It happens. But finished second half of the season nicely. Egerton are done with, Winsford are done with, Dayton will be done with after next weekend. Start picking up a run of form and some points. Congleton chasing, the lad's fast. McGuinness. Switches the play across the back. Over to Zach Bell. Mike Taylor. And it's interesting to see now we've got basically, say, Joe McGuinness basically in the back three with Zach and with Michael. And then Mike Taylor dropping deep as well to play make, almost like a quarterback. Just taking turns of who goes back. Congleton ball out, Paddock couldn't keep it. They denied the goal kick. Pushed it for a throw. Under a bit of pressure, but nothing too major. Waters. You heard the groan of frustration there. Had all those red players to pick out and found nobody. Disappointing. Just kept it in play. Didn't think he was offside. Great tackle, Cam Waters. Paddock looking to get back up the field then. Wide left, Cole. Force it in the wing. Congleton get the ball. Interception though, maybe. Ah, Leland can't quite get there. Good effort. Keeper forced to absolutely spank that into the sky. Paddock in on the second. Ah, lost it on the deflection. Congleton turn around. Hold that line, Paddock. That's offside. It's not the first time, it won't be the last. That lad can't hold his offside trap. Can't play to the shoulder defender. So it will be a Paddock free kick for the offside. 12.5 minutes to go with normal time, plus whatever stoppage we do. Again, like it to be a minute or two most. Do have the player for Congleton go down, so gave them a set to go off the pitch, but otherwise been fairly clean half. We just need that Paddock goal. It's not good enough for Paddock to come away here with a point. And again, she's saying in chat, you know, Congleton do look tired. You know, they didn't have the most ideas in the first place anyway, you know, but it's on Paddock to do something about that. If they defend this out to a 1-1 draw, they've played well. We haven't. Olatunji. Out to Coleman now. Look how high Paddock's line is. Ah, Coleman tries to be clever. Cocks it up. Can't win the tackle back now. Congleton breaking. Good ball to the middle. Absolutely no movement around him when we talk about them being tired. So many Paddock players back, so few Congleton. Ball's bobbling. Kiefer and Leland can't quite close it. Ronnie coming back as well. Paddock back in numbers. Just past the bare bit, Congleton. Decent. Mike Taylor intercepts though. Surprised we haven't seen any more subs from Paddock yet. Obviously, again, we've got Dylan, Noah and Junior on the bench. I get why maybe not risking Junior when you're trying to play a back three and being clever. But I certainly think Dylan could add something to his team. Header from Leland. Gets it back to McGuinness. Back to Leland. Nice bit of touch. Oh, can't quite shield it. The ball watching from McGuinness there. Olatunji intercepts. Slide tackle. Lovely. Now, out the way. Oh, Cam's fluffed it. McGuinness fluffed it. Someone find the pass, please. Oh my god, stop hitting this player. Magnet man. Coleman, dribbling a bit. Stabs it forward. Joe and Mike Taylor giving it the 1-2. Paddock still in possession. Coleman. To his fellow Joe. Out wide to Waters now. Too slow a ball. Ronnie waiting. Can miss the slide. Will be a Congleton throw below the veil. Yeah, for me, I'd bring on Noah for Mike Taylor, and I'd bring on Dylan for one of the Joes. Give him, just say, look, 10 minutes, just give me all you've got. Just go nuts. Press, press, press. Run your legs off. Do what you can. In the meantime, Congleton's left back takes the throw. Gets to it ahead of... Oh, Dylan is on. There you go. So who's Dylan come on for? Mike Taylor's still on the field. So I'm presuming that's Joe Coleman. I don't see our Ginger Prince anywhere. Congleton putting the ball into the box. Olatunji doesn't head it anywhere. Safety. Stabbed away. Well, going on what I can see, Dylan Wilson on his low centre of gravity and his agility into midfield. Off comes Joe Coleman. It's going to be a Congleton throw. They're doing a good job wasting the time penning Paddock back, but equally, you know, a couple of fluff moments. Ref said play on, that is not offside. Congleton square in the box. Nodded clear by Paddock. As a shot, nowhere near the goal. Will be a Paddock goal kick. Flanagan's take. We need to get our heads up here. We spent so much of the second half dominating. We've gone to the back three. We're pushing, pushing, pushing. The last couple of minutes, we've just switched off a little bit, letting Congleton back in down our half. Goal kick goes long. First to it's Congleton. Taken back by Paddock now. Bell skips past one. Into Wilson. That's McGuinness. McGuinness into Wilson. Nice bit of footwork there. Jumps from right to left. Switches the ball out to left now. Congleton trying to intercept, and they do. Paddock have done this thing a few times really, where they wait for the ball to come to them. Got to approach the ball a bit. Congleton are dying for this point. Yeah, exactly what you said, Stu. You know, we've hardly seen Kiefer. Trying to give him the goal kick. I say trying to get the cross in. Rob to the ball. Touches it out of play himself. 7 to go. Yeah, it could be that way, Shep. I'll say, yeah, we've hit the crossbar and the post. Mike's free kick and Joe Coleman's shot. Congleton trying to push through here. Into the box, they shoot. Could have seen that coming every day of the fucking week. God's sake. Congleton 2, Paddock 1. I will say a lovely finish across the goal, but the fact it happened is poor from Paddock. Piss poor. confirmation then, 84th minute goal for the Resis. What can Paddock do? Just over 5 minutes to go. Equaliser is the minimum we expect. Waters brings it down. Getting niggled in the back. Heavy tackle, that one, yeah. So you heard the clash there. Absolutely no ball. They've taken it quickly. And luckily got the rebound back. Bell floats one into the box. Will be a free kick against Paddock for the shove there. When we talk about mentality and stuff, it can't be affording like fouls like that. I don't know what Michael O's doing there. Michael's absolutely thundered that one forward. Will be a throw-in to Congleton, and they'll be very happy to take their time here. And this is what I mean about us keeping the ball under control and stuff. They'll be very happy to waste a few seconds here. Like, again, chucking the ball in. Why is he chucked it up in the air to catch the wind? Just roll it across the floor. Time wasting. Pure and simple. Olatunji. Does enough to put the prey off. Striker. Will back Flanagan. Throw taken quick. Taylor. Yeah, exactly what you're saying, chat. You know, we have been the better team, but it means nothing. We've conceded twice. Their second goal, the first goal was not very good from them. It was just, you know, tight offside call. Don't know if it was off or not, hard to say. But regardless, you know, still poor to let them move through us so quickly. The second one, again, poor to let them move through quickly, but it was a good goal, good finish. Nice, low, driven across the keeper, tucked under his arm into the bottom corner. Can't deny that. I'd love a finish like that from Paddock. We don't score many open play goals this season. It's been pants. You know, when we talk about, you know, we would be a good counter-attack team, we would be, but at the same time, we haven't got the pace for that. We are better suited to playing a possession game. So the corner comes in short. Nodded out by Congleton. Paddock not the first there. Just about to get there through Dylan Wilson. Another try then. Kiva Cole loops it towards the goal. And they scored an own goal! Okay, game on. 88th minute own goal. Out of nowhere, Paddock had gifted a lifeline. Ah dear, we go again then. Confirmation, 88th minute own goal from Congleton Town Reserves. But they are the ones on the attack here, driving, edge of the box. Narrowly wide. Paddock, what are you doing? Sort yourselves out, come on. Cannot lose this game. But the fact, you know, the fact we might not win this game is itself upsetting enough. Wilson, out wide. Heavy touch from Kiefer Cole. Scrappy, but Congleton win it back. And again, when we talk about Kiefer having attracted interest from elsewhere, I wonder if that's what's turned his head a bit, you know. Lost focus. Olatunji, chipped forward. Leland Irvin. He stabs it in! Paddock take the lead, 3-2. Leland Irvin. Vindication for every one of us that said Leland should be number 9. Oh, God, how quickly football turns on its head, eh? And the crowd's gone quiet here at the Cleric Stadium. Can Paddock hold on, though? Can we even get a fourth? Really seal this one. Oh, God. This is stressful. I feel sick. You say park the bus. We haven't got defenders to park the bus with. We've subbed them all off to go free at the back. Exactly, number 7 football. Bloody hell. Congleton then, kick us off. Last 20 seconds of the second half, plus whatever stoppage you play. Obviously, we have had three goals, Christ. Goals all over the place here, so 1 for them, 2 for us. So we'll add a bit of time on for that, plus the injury to the Congleton player, unfortunately. So, say plus 2 on the stoppage. Playing it for the back poorly. Through the lines. Finds his way back to Congleton. Congleton skip past the tackle. Trying to play through the lines. Cam Waters wise to it. Good touch. Paddock needs to turn and break now. Cam smashes upfield. Paddock win the duel. What can we do here? Joe is still going. The captain. Lead by example. Driving at the edge of the box. Cuts back. Needs to find a pass to someone. Lost his opportunity for shooting. Mike Taylor. Have a dink from distance, son. At the goal. Oh dear. Sideline calls from Paddock staff saying we don't drop. I think we all need to get Paddock shirts next season with the name Irvin number 9 on it. Just have an absolute Leland Irvin fan club on it. Proper hype him up. Have that kid's confidence bulletproof. Sav, well, about time they heard me. They hear me when I say bad stuff, but not the good stuff, so. But, again, lovely timing from Leland. Held the line well. Bit bobbly, though, for me in the midfield. Like, you know, we've brought more attacking players on. We should have the technique to control the ball and control the play. You know, Steve subbed off defenders. So we should be vulnerable on the break, not vulnerable in possession. Kiefer did well there, held the ball out wide, Paddock throw. We're in the dying moments of this game. Yeah, true. Playing a 9 at 9. It's like all those people who hype up Pep's tactics, like, they're like, oh yeah, one game we had no 9, we had De Bruyne as 9. It's like, yeah, but you had fucking. You had a player. You had Jesus on the wide. Like, he is a 9. You chose to do that. Paddock genuinely had no 9s for a while. Like, Leland, obviously, available. But, arguably, Young. No. Clutch in his face. Cam's foot didn't reach that high. Speaking of shithousery. Oh, suddenly he's okay to run about again. Yeah, his face hasn't taken a big dent in it, has it? Amazing. Wind picking up. Again, don't worry about the stoppage. That wasn't guesswork. Free kick to Congleton. Floated towards goal. Great claim by Flanagan. He's limping, actually, Martin. Hope he hasn't pulled his calf or anything. Yeah, we do love a bit of miracle healing. And there's your full-time whistle. Oh, thank God for that. That was a crazy game for the neutrals. Congleton Town Reserves 2. Stretford Paddock 3. Oh, football. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ah, dear. Sloppy goal in the first half gave Congleton the lead. Paddock, patient, made a good comeback. Joe McGuinness getting his first goal for the club. Great assist there by Mike Taylor, pulling the strings in midfield. Half time, we went in. Steve Housen clearly gave them a mega team talk because they came out playing much better football second half. But all that pressure and switching to a back three didn't really account for much. Congleton then, 84th minute, managed to hit us on the break. Great finish themselves, lovely driven across the box, but the fact we allowed them to break through the line so easy, disappointing. But then, a bit of fortune, 88th minute own goal from a corner. 89th minute counter-attack, tapped on home. Nice predatory finish by Leland Irvin, the number 9. Paddock come away with the 3 points. Bit of a scare. bit of a rough one for those of us loyal to the red and black, but 3 points is 3 points. We'll take it. Flash, yeah. Not like Paddock score late winners. Pull the cat out of the hat. It used to be rabbits. We've stopped doing rabbits now. We've had to go to cats. Every time it just gets worse. The fact that the clutch wins, I mean, the clutch wins against, what was it, Sandbach Reserves first and then against Claybrow. Like, it's like, oh, we can't do it again. But we can. Mick McCarthy, we can. Notch for Ashton 3-2. Mike Sanders up the paddock. Brian Casey, credible. Sean, sports are cool. Sports are cool. Ah, dear. Right, well, where's the footage gone? There we go. Sorry about that. We've got Mr. Stu Harrowing back for a bit of full-time catch-up, conflab, while we watch the players come off the pitch. Stu, you there?
Hello, guys. Yes, get in there. Right the fucking paddock, lads.
Oh, dear. Yeah, no, that was a stressful one. Thoughts? Because I think my brain's turned to yogurt, to be honest.
Oh, yours, mine and yours both, mate. I thought that we came out with a real sense of purpose second half, didn't we? And we had them pinned back for almost the entire half. But, you know, you've got to take your chances. We hit the woodwork, a couple of times. And then, again, another really good strike from Congleton. Found the back of the net. And, you know, in the YouTube chat, I kept saying, believe. And we've got the equaliser. I don't think it was a lucky equaliser. You know, the ball's got to be put in the right place. And, you know, questions have got to be answered. And we got the own goal to equalise. And I hate to say it, but, you know, in the chat, Steve Harris was going on about Leland getting the winner today. And up he pops.
Yep, no, it
went into meltdown.
It worked out very nicely. Again, Leland, you know, he's been coming on leaps and bounds, and we've seen him spare our blushes a few times now. Was it Congleton last time he scored against as well? When he got the equaliser. Oh, Cheadle. Sorry, yeah, Cheadle Heath Nomads. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so yeah, he came on and spared our blushes in that one. Really saved us in that game because again, we've done all right in that game and we're losing out of nowhere. It was you know, pretty poor. So you know, fair play to him. You know, he had his injury. He's had to wait for his turn to get on. Obviously, today we've had the thing as well, you know, where Helder's got the nod ahead of him to replace KO'd up top. So, you know, he's kept his focus, kept his cool, come out, put a shift in. There's always more that can be done with him, you know, better positioning, better timing, that sort of thing. But that comes with game practice for me. Don't know what you think.
Well, I was gonna move on and say, you know, that the absolute weight of that goal, Liam, because you know, we lose this game today, and to be honest, this probably is our season and promotion hopes literally gone. So the weight of that goal has swung it from pretty much season over to still being in contention for, you know, at least keeping ourselves in the promotion fight. So these young lads, you know, like they did last year, really having an impact again this year in keeping us competitive in Division 1. So that was how important that winning goal was, wasn't it? Yeah,
for sure. I say it was. I mention this obviously because anyone who sees the YouTube will get a bit of a teaser of, you know, talking about the match and stuff. And, you know, I thought we played well against Egerton and we lost 1-0, but they are, you know, they're top of the league. They're pushing promotion. I'd get that. You know, it's the sort of game where if we were Egerton, we'd be going, yeah, we should be winning those games though. You know, just nicking out against hopeful, especially first season promoted. So, you know, sucks but Egerton. We drew 2-2 at Winsford. Didn't play that well, but made the comeback. And again, showed great spirit to do that in the process. So I was hoping for a really good game today. I thought we could really push on. And again, some of those weaknesses just showing through. But, you know, these are the sort of, you know, clutch moments of you've got to put up or shut up. And I thought, you know, great comeback to fight back and take the 3 points. But as you say, we needed them. We you know, any chance of promotion or just, you know, putting ourselves as the best of the rest, really. Because even if we don't go up, for our, in my mind, for our recruitment for next season, you know, there will be some players who want in, some players who want out. You know, for that refresh and to keep the talent going, we need to be as attractive as we can be, and that comes through just, you know, grinding out results like this.
Absolutely. You say about keeping the results going. What did you think to the management choices today on substitutes? Because that really was a roll of the dice, wasn't it? Of we've got them pinned back here. Let's get more attackers on and go for it and then we conceded. But what did you think to Steve and Gibbo's substitute choices today? So I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah, no, I think very solid. I think Leland for Helder made perfect sense. Obviously, again, I thought good to see Helder have a run out, and I think he does some stuff nicely. I think he holds his back into players quite well. I think it's just a bit more game time for him of knowing people's habits and movements, and we could see a real nice number 9 there for us in rotation, like squad player. And if he pushes on from that, even better. Give us a dilemma up top. But yeah, just early days for him. Leland was a good sub, and again, just a bit more prepared, I think, in terms of experience. Mike Taylor, I think, as much as we were saying, maybe take him off for fitness, I think keeping him on the whole time was exactly what we needed. I think that composure, that reliability, both his tackling after the yellow card as well, I thought he was immense. I thought, genuinely, for me, Mike Taylor's my player of the game. I just thought he just brought so much gravitas and so much dependability into that team. I thought it was mega. I think it made sense taking off Joe Coleman for Dylan, because at that point we're pushing for the win, and obviously I know we conceded, fluffed it then, but it was that thing of we've got Joe and Joe doing sort of the same role. Let's bring someone else in who's got a bit of a different style to them. So again, made sense. I think the only one who possibly disappointed me was Kiefer, and again, he had his part to play. He did bits. Just we know how good Kiefer can be, and so I thought maybe we could have got a little bit more out of him. But it is what it is. And I think had it not been quite so close a game, I think we'd have got to see Noah come on for Ronnie or something. Just to give him some more game time, because again, a few of us have said before, I know you said on the Paddock podcast, he's having a good season. He's been scoring, assisting, he has been getting involved in play nicely. He's not quite as techie as Ronaldo or as sprint past people as Kiefer, but he's nice and agile. He keeps things moving, keeps things quick and simple, and I think he's one to definitely keep hold of for the future and keep an eye on, really, of what we've got in our squad.
Absolutely. I'm really impressed today. We've gone out there on a grass pitch, absolutely boggy. We know that we always have to put in a little bit more effort with how we play on the 4Gs and how that converts to a grass pitch. And the lads have gone out and done the business. So well done, everybody. Really stressful watch, but glad that we got the points in the end with a bit of resilience and some quality.
Yep. So while we're at it, then obviously we have got a couple of results in. Mersey Valley lost 3-0 at home to Style, so that sucks to be them. And I believe also Winstanley 5, Cheadle Heath Nomads 2. So, which is quite funny, because obviously last weekend Cheadle Heath won 5-2 against Billinge. So they've gone from being on the front end of it to being on the tail end of it. So that sucks to be them. I don't know if we've got any other results. Obviously, I know Knutsford were playing Wivy Resis. That should have finished by now. Same for Winsford Egerton with them. But I believe some of the others, I say cup games on, so Sandbach have played in that rather than playing Billinge. St Helens and Claybrow still ongoing, so the St Helens Dayton Cut League match has been postponed. So yeah, be interesting to see what we get out of the St Helens Claybrow game. But again, do keep an eye out for our next Paddock podcast, because I'm sure we'll bring up some of the surrounding results as well. Stu, thanks for chatting again. Always appreciate the assists on that one.
Thanks, mate. Been great. A pleasure. Have a good weekend, everyone.
And that'll do it for us. So, if anyone wants to dip, you can dip quickly. Otherwise, we'll do a quick few replays from the game, just to show you some of the key moments, including the winning goals. And then we'll be signing off. So, let's have a look at what happened in the match. Paddock recover now. Dindraj. Oh, it's a really heavy touch. Yeah. Sold himself out there. Congleton on the break. That is well onside. Acres of space now. Olatunji jogging back. Get a move on. Congleton into the box. Squared. Cuts through. And he misses back post. Still there though. Still danger. Out to the D. Congleton to shoot. Great save there. Great save from Flanagan. I think that would be given, but there you go. So, Mike Taylor again with the set piece. Curls one into the box. Back post header. Oh, it's a great save at the near post. Just before the corner flag. Got ahead of myself. Yeah, does feel like it's coming though. We are slowly ramping the pressure up, getting ourselves higher at the pitch. O'Donoghue takes the throw. Edge of the box now, Paddock. Taylor chips one in. Into the box, Paddock, go! Yes, there you go! Equaliser for Paddock. Get in. This notch. At the moment, it's now Joe, or Noah. Just to really add the shithousery. So, free kick to Paddock then. Bang on the edge of the box. 2 inches left of the D. Congleton shitting themselves because Mike Taylor's above it. Will he crash one through? Will he float one over? Either way, I just want to get giddy. Can Mike Taylor put us in the lead? Oh, is it crossbar? Decent possession here from Paddock. Ronnie trying to shape up his man. Takes him on, beats him, gets through him. Again, we've talked about people having a throwback great game. Ooh, cheeky from Paddock there. Nice little bit of give and go. Coleman. Strikes, dinks. Oh, is it the post? We don't score many open play goals this season. It's been pants. Yeah, when we talk about, we would be a good counter-attack team, we would be, but at the same time, we haven't got the pace for that. We are better suited to playing a possession game. So the corner comes in short. Nodded out by Congleton. Paddock not the first there. Just about get there through Dylan Wilson. Another try then. Kiva Cole loops it towards the goal. And they score an own goal! Okay, game on. The fact we might not win this game is itself upsetting enough. Wilson, out wide. Heavy touch from Kiva Cole. Scrappy, but Congleton win it back. And again, when we talk about Kiefer having attracted interest from elsewhere, I wonder if that's what's turned his head a bit, lost focus. Olatunji chips forward. Leland Irvin. He stabs it in! Paddock take the lead, 3-2. Leland Irvin. That was a lovely... For all I was saying to Michael Olatunji's fluffed balls all game long, that was a beautiful ball over the top to Leland. Great assist. Fair play. So there's your highlights then, just catching up on the game itself, the key bits. For me, player of the match, Mike Taylor, but say let us know in the chat what you think. And otherwise, that's going to do it for us today. So thank you to all of you watching over on YouTube and on Twitch. We appreciate it. The video will stay on Twitch for about a week, but on YouTube they stay permanently. We have a live folder. So yeah, if you want to catch any of the bits of the game again in full, you can watch them all, the last, say, probably 4 or 5 months worth, over on YouTube. In a folder called Stretford Paddock Live. So yeah, do check that out if you want to see anything we've done. Otherwise, we are back this time next weekend away at Dayton FC, second in the league. So it's been a tough one there, but we've had tough ones against Winsford and previously Egerton. So we know what to expect. Just need to make sure we turn this performance into a resolute display away at such a top side. Thanks for watching. Look after yourselves. Hopefully United don't lose to Arsenal tomorrow. And we'll see you next weekend. See you in a bit.
Real fan ownership, real fan input, real fan change, real fan power. 50 plus 1, we can go better than that. 100 plus none. Download our app, view the free content, read about the club, that's fine. But if you want more, become a member. To vote, to go behind the scenes, to make an impact, interact with a global community around the world, influencing how we grow, where we play, club ethics and values. The more members we have, the faster we grow. Support the club, run the club, own the club. This is ours and no one will take it away. The future is in all our hands.